Hello, I don't have a clever hook to make you want to watch this video. It's really not that kind of video. I'm just coming raw, no editing, just out of respect really, to communicate why I've disappeared, and yeah, just to not like be silent. Hopefully the wind isn't going to be a problem, but I knew that if I recorded at home or somewhere indoors, I'd be like, oh, I don't like that there, and I'd end up basically creating a set, and then I'd end up being like, oh, I need to say that like that, and I'd end up scripting it, and then lo and behold, I'd probably end up editing it or intending to edit it, and then I wouldn't release it. And that's what has happened a lot of times. I've basically like written content or even made videos and then intended to edit and not, I just made it all so big. So anyway, I've been really torn and confused about this whole YouTube thing for a while. I know in my Noah that God led me to start a YouTube channel, but and if you watch, you'll see like the learning curve has been super steep. If you watch like my first two videos and my last two videos, it's a really steep learning curve, and I've enjoyed that. I've enjoyed the editing. I love learning. I love mastering things. So I've enjoyed that, but it has sucked the time out of the rest of the ministry, and to be honest, it got me down the last months because I got behind on really other important, valuable things. And then I got really confused because I'm like, well, if God led me to do this, then why is it creating so much of a problem? Okay, so basically I've realised two things were the issue. One is my ideas. A really good friend said to me a few months ago, she was like, Becca, do you know what your biggest flaw is? And I was holding my breath because she doesn't hold punches, this friend. She tells it as it is. So I was like, go on then. And she said, your ideas. She said, you just have too many ideas, and then you end up with too many projects, and then you end up like either overwhelmed or distracted and not actually focusing on the thing that you were actually meant to do, that God commanded and called you to do. And I didn't like it, but it's true. She was right. And so that's one of the things it is. Like, I have so many ideas, and for content, for film, like filming ideas, ways to film, for editing, just so many. And that's just with YouTube, let alone everything else. And yeah, it does overwhelm me and distract me. The other issue has been my ego. Like, in the learning curve of how to make the videos, I ended up learning about YouTube and the algorithms and all of that. And, you know, it's got me down only posting monthly. And then when I didn't even manage to post monthly, I was like, should I just quit this? I just want to delete it because I'm embarrassed by the poor quality of the old videos. And then I was like, and if I start posting again afresh, and if it's not like frequently enough, then the algorithm isn't going to put me forward. And then what's it going to look like when people see a video was posted 2 years ago and it's only got so and so views? And yeah, it just got egocentric, and it got all about the numbers and the analytics and all of that, and that's not what it's about. And so, move my hand. So yeah, this is so God told me to do the channel. He didn't tell me how to do it, how frequently to do it. He didn't tell me to chase subscriptions and numbers and algorithms and metrics and all of that, and analytics and all of that. So in conclusion, I'm going to keep the channel, and I know that it's meant to exist to get the truth of true freedom out there, to make that truth accessible to more people in more ways. When it comes to the addiction recovery model, obviously the books are the primary way, but you know, this is about people being able to feed on that truth in as many ways as possible, which is also why I want to do the app and the video course and all of that. So yeah, yeah, that's what it's about. It's not about getting subscriptions and like, you know, releasing a certain time all the time. So I'm going to keep the channel, and I'm going to post stuff. I'm going to post the truth in as many ways as I can, as frequently as I can, but I'm not going to make any promises. I'm not going to necessarily release them in any particular frequency. Oh, it's actually hurting me to say this, but it's true. yeah, I have no promises basically, except that I will obey God and not shut this down. I will keep releasing videos. I will keep getting the truth out there, getting the content out there. And I love excellence, and I don't think that's a bad thing, so I will be trying to make the videos, and I don't want to betray my creativity, so I will be trying to get them like the way I want them, but I don't know how frequently. Yeah, anyway, so there we go, that's me, raw, honest, unedited. I'm not gonna edit this, and just doing the respect of letting you guys know where I've been and what you can actually expect from where this channel is going. It means a lot if you do stick around and support this, because it's supporting the whole charity, and I'm so passionate about people getting truly free, and about Christians really being transformed. But yeah, here's me, here's where I've been, here's where I'm going, here's what I'm doing, and I hope you all have a brilliant day and week, and yeah, anyway, bye.